Francisco is what we call a failed micro pig. He was bought as a present for a 15-year-old girl, thinking that he would be this tiny little teacup pig. And at 3 months old, they decided that he was already too big, and they brought him to us. I'm Morag, and this is Francisco's story for GeoBeats.
I love you, yes I do.
My husband and I have an animal sanctuary. I've always wanted to do something for animals. We take in animals that are normally considered food animals, and they live the rest of their lives with us, with my husband and I.
You're not stuck, you know. The other gate is wide open.
We've got over 150 of them now, all animals that needed a home. He is an indoor pig.
Going back upstairs? You've only been up for half an hour.
It started snowing just after he got here, and we put him outside and he didn't like it. His belly touched the ground, the snow, and he was just not having it. He came straight back in the house and he's been here ever since.
Hey Francisco.
He's got a lot of noises he can make. He can do a kind of purring noises. It's really quite something.
What do you want? What is it?
You can tell when he's just kind of trying to be cute to when he's getting a little bit frustrated. I'd say this is now getting a little bit frustrated because I'm not opening the door for him. He's just letting me know that I'm not performing in the way he wants me to.
All right, I'll get it for you.
The saying goes that dogs look up to you, cats look down on you, and a pig looks you straight in the eye. And that's him. He knows what he wants, you know, it's not complicated. He definitely considers himself a member of the family. He's a bit spoiled.
Francisco, time to stop snuffling. It's bedtime. Be reasonable.
He sleeps with the dogs. They're his snuggle buddies. He weighs about 330 pounds. We used like an old steel gate and put legs on it, and that's his bed now, because we couldn't find anything that was going to be strong enough to support his weight. Francisco likes to stay in his bed until about 10, and then he comes down and gets his breakfast. And he might stay out for a few hours before he comes back in for his afternoon meal. He just gets along with everybody. He's always friendly. He's always the first to meet and greet people when they arrive, visits the neighbour.
This is the neighbour's apple tree in the neighbour's garden. Like you, Francisco.
They're so clever.
Hi.
And also they're naturally quite clean. It was very easy to teach Francisco not to go indoors. He can hold on. If he's lying in his bed and you can hear the rain on the window, he'd rather have a lie-in until about 11 a.m. than go outside. In a lot of ways, he really is like a dog. He fits into the family in a way that the dog does.
Good enough. It's only 10 in the morning.
We feed him a good diet. He's completely healthy. We got a batch of about 30 of them, and she wasn't doing too great. She was getting bullied a little bit by the other hens, and we brought her into the conservatory, and Francisco spends a lot of time in the conservatory as well. They got quite friendly pretty quickly. She kind of tickles his back a little bit and gets a little bit of fun out of getting a ride. He's used to being the temporary pal.
Francisco, have you got a little squatter? Tiny little squatter on your bed.
He always makes friends with the lambs, but sooner or later the lambs grow up and they're not interested in him anymore. My bond with Francisco is like you would have with a dog. He loves it when I chop vegetables. If I'm cooking something, he will be behind me grunting the whole time, hoping that something's going to fall to the ground. We kind of categorize animals in a way that just suits us as humans. But really, every animal has feelings and a personality.
Gonna spend all my money on you. And you.